Hey, what's up guys? My name is Noxionian and today we're going to play a game called Eastshade. It came out in January, I think, and it's about an artist who travels to paint and stuff. So yeah, I was thinking we'd just jump right into it and see what it's all about.
Forgive an old woman, but I forgot your name. What was it again?
Yeah.
Would you mind getting my book from the sleeping quarters? It would spare my bones the trip. It's called Great Voyages.
Sounds interesting. The journal. Okay. Help an old woman. The old woman traveling with us asks us to fetch a book from the sleeping quarters. Okay. The sensitivity is quite high. Let's turn this down. Like so. That's a bit better. So these characters, I wonder if they're all animals or if it's just some people. I don't know what it says here. Also, if you can hear my cat purring, it's my cat purring. Okay, so property of Clara is if found, please return to port, maybe? Port of Lindo. The Great Voyages. The seas of the north are widely unexplored. Researchers predict these waters are expansive and small expeditions have revealed numerous islands filled with various life and communities. Due to the complications and violent nature of these waters, many people, not at all, many exploration ships have been lost while attempting to form new contacts and carry out scientific research. All eyes on the harbor, maybe. Okay, so this is the book that belongs to her, right?
Thank you very much. I've read this old book many times. Seems I find something new each read. And no matter how many times I've read it, it never fails to get me excited for adventure.
Oh.
Are you the adventuring type?
Yeah.
Ah, after my own heart. I've had a lifetime of it, believe it or not. If you're sticking around in Eastshade, maybe I'll tell you all about it sometime. Captain Ilona told me we'll be landing in Lindo shortly. I think we're all antsy to arrive.
You've just learned about a new topic. You can now inquire about this topic using the pick topic in option when it's presented. Everyone has something to say about every topic. Okay. So, can I get up here? No. Okay.
I've never been to Eastshade. I've heard wonderful things about it. Did you know that the people there used to cover their mouths with garments?
No.
I've heard that's since gone out of style. Quite a strange fashion fad if you ask me. As long as Eastshade doesn't rock like this ship, I will love it.
So, okay, so that was what I meant.
It's the quaint
About
little
Lindo.
seaside town we'll be landing in. It's one of the many gems of the country, I hear.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all.
Almost there.
Can I talk to you? No. Okay. So these characters, I can crouch.
Oh, that did not sound good.
Can I run? Oh. Okay. Can I get up here? Well, we can try. Did I ever tell you about the trip your father and I took to Eastshade? Tell me again. Out of all the trips we took, that one was my favorite. You know, if you're ever looking for painting inspiration. I know, Mom. Tell me you'll visit it one day. Promise you'll go. Sure. To think of you exploring Eastshade, it makes me so happy. I know you'll find inspiration there. What an adventure you'll have. Listen, there are some places you absolutely mustn't miss. Be sure to paint the giant tree. Ah, I remember it like it was yesterday. How will I know which tree it is? I mean, I suppose there's more than one tree. You won't miss it, trust me. And the Tiffmore Bluffs. Ah, the lovely sky country. I can picture you there now, on easel set, and you making a beautiful painting. Those open skies and endless seas would move any artist. Okay, I will. Sounds pretty cool. And the city. There's a sorry, I can't read. There's a magnificent building in the center. You'll be the very top floor. Not at all. From the very top floor, you can see the whole town and more. You won't be able to resist taking out your brushes. Probably paint something. I don't know. Soon. You'll be there soon. You should get some rest, Mum. Oh yeah. I was just about to say, I wonder if the mum is dead. But it seems like it was, since it was Mum's last wishes.
You've woken.
I sure have.
Do you remember what happened?
Ingolf. Interesting name. I was traveling a ship. I collided with a reef, or I don't have any shadows. Be kind.
I'm glad your memory's intact. You washed up on this beach just a short while after the ship sank. One doesn't last long in water this cold.
Thanks for saving me. These others make it.
From what I've heard, you were the only passenger misplaced during the wreck. The others are safe in town.
Where exactly are we?
Eastshade, of course. Specifically, my home.
This cave?
I usually don't take visitors, but in this case I can hardly blame you for floating in unannounced. Only your easel. Don't forget to take it when you leave. Even the frigid tide couldn't bring you to part from it. It must mean a great deal to you. I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path. On your way, then.
Okay, so from this, it looks really pretty. Yeah, okay. Oh, the time. I wonder if the time changes anything. Okay. Thankfully, I can sort of sprint. This is sprint, and that's walking. So. Not super fast, but this is gorgeous. It's, yeah, wow. Wow, this is nice. I'm liking this. I don't know if I should be collecting things. I mean, I have a storage. Oh, but they stack, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I assume you'll be able to drop it afterwards. Ooh, Lindo. This is nice. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Inspiration. Making painting strings inspiration. Okay. Getting inspiration by exploring new places and trying new things. Okay, sure.
Oh, it's you. You're on the ship. What happened
Well,
to you?
see, it's like Titanic. We crashed and yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. We thought you were lost. Oh, what a horrible experience. I'm so glad to see you're safe. What brought you to Eastshade anyway?
Well, my mother loved it here. I'm here to paint the landscape. I just wanted to impress.
Very adventurous of you. I came to visit my family.
Interesting horns.
You look like you could use a nice cup of tea. This flavor is a bit strong for some people, but the effects can be lifted with a sip of water from your water skin.
My water skin?
Our captain is in a terrible state.
It's
I
a
suppose that's to
poach.
be expected. She won't even leave the dock. Perhaps it would console her to know that we all survived. You should speak
Is
with
this
her.
Alaya?
I lost most of my possessions too. And nothing has
Was
washed
she the
up.
one with the book? Yeah.
My
I think it
family
was
lives here in
a
Lindo,
liar.
so I'll be staying with them. If you find that night is coming and you're in need of a place to stay, you should check the inn. You'll be comfortable there. It gets cold around here at night. You shouldn't be out without a proper coat. After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while.
No worries.
Are you wondering about anything else?
No. Take care. I know I was supposed to go to the docks, but I want. This is nice. This is really nice. I wonder, since she pointed out the knights and stuff, I wonder if she if the knights are damaging or something.
Aren't I good at flying?
Cool. Cool friend. Yeah, sure you are.
Thanks! My dad says that I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it!
Mostly anything. I mean, if you do anything but flying, I'm sure you would be right. This is pretty.
I feel so adventurous staying here in Lindo.
Is that why you're closing your eyes?
I live in Nava, but sometimes I just long for the primitive lifestyle Lindo offers. This is my first excursion out of Nava. It just feels like the right time for a dramatic adventure. Some may find the story of my journey utterly inspiring. Nothing could have prepared me for the muddy paths, the unbearable heat. I even had to eat outside.
Wow.
Overall, it was a dreadful experience,
I can see
but
that.
I braved through it all.
Of course. Yeah, it sounds like the posh kind of dude you don't want to talk to because he's self-absorbed.
Yes, it certainly
yeah.
was impressive on my part.
Yeah,
I
don't
so
think
dearly
we're
wish my
going
friends
to-
could see how adventurous I've become.
Yeah. Let's not bring up our trip down here, yeah?
You must be the traveler from the wrecked ship.
Yep. A cave dweller rescued me. That was crazy, Captain. No.
Oh, good. Ingolf needs some visitors every now and then. I wish he would spend more time in town, but he'd rather be alone.
Oh, so would I. I mean, if I lived where Ingolf lives, that would be cool. I mean, kind of
Yes,
humans.
I run the inn. I always keep a full stock of soup and tea to refresh weary travelers.
Nice.
When I was young, I traveled all over this island. I'd love to adventure again one day.
Okay.
It's a bit more calm than Nava. I think it's quite a nice place to relax.
Okay, yeah, it's forest and the sea. That's pretty nice.
I lived there for a few years, working as a baker. I do miss the bustle of the city sometimes.
Cool.
Certainly.
That's good. Oh, Lindo. Okay, but I don't have any of this cash thingies, so this is nice. The architect of Lindo. Lindo's buildings are engineering marvels, as difficult to construct as they are beautiful. The designs of these technical endeavors are the work of one eccentric genius, outside of Taria. 5 years ago, this incredible architect vanished. His whereabouts remained a mystery to this day. Though praised for his accomplishments in engineering and architecture, he is perhaps most widely recognized throughout Eastshade for a rare genetic facial disfigurement. A polarizing celebrity, many praise his genius, while others resent his supposedly arrogant disposition. Some even claim that his notoriety is owed entirely to the disfigurement, implying that his credited skills are, in actuality, nothing more than ordinary. However, one only needs to look around and one only needs to look around the town of Lindo to see that he has built something wonderful. And if I could read, that would be extraordinary too. Rather than mess it up. Okay, it's locked. Let's let's head out. Okay, no. So these are all interesting people. Can I talk to you? Oh, you're an owl. Cool. Okay, yeah, I can't climb that one. I can talk to you.
Hey, are you an artist?
I think so.
Hey, you have an easel! Are you an artist?
I am.
So am I! Do you want to see what I made?
Sure.
Look.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
It took all day.
Let's be nice to the
I want to
people.
make my next one even better. What should I do?
You'll want to start with a nice
I don't
canvas.
know how to make a canvas.
I wonder if I look like these people do. Or the owl. Or the...
All right! You're
Deer
a nice
animal.
artist after all. I know where some boards are. Follow me.
Okay. She's probably going to help me.
Did you see when it ran a reef? I've never seen anything like that. Terrible waste of a good ship.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't
Down so
intentional.
quickly. It's amazing anyone made it out of that.
Now we just need the fabric. I don't know where to find that. Maybe we should ask someone.
Oh man. We'll find it. Okay, I can't talk to you guys. That's fine. Ooh. Once an old lady went up into a tall tower right on the coast. She stayed up there watching the ocean and eating snacks until it was past the bedtime. Then she wanted to go home to see her cat. She started to go down the stairs, but she fell because she was so tired. Then she died. She turned into a ghost, and now she stays in the tower and haunts it. She turns on the lights whenever night comes so that her cat can find her, but the cat doesn't even go because the tower is too scary. The end. That's a bit sad and creepy.
Let's keep going.
Is that your story, Sonia? Is that your name?
Let's keep going.
Yeah, Sonia.
Let's keep going.
Okay, yeah. More paper. Ooh, fabrics.
So we have everything we need now, right? We can make a
Yeah.
canvas from this stuff?
Sure.
Watch your step there. Lots of moving boxes around here. You're looking a little waterlogged. Guessing you just came in off of that ship. I think you even got some seaweed hanging from your ear.
Oh, no. Gee, thanks. I'm a wreck.
Yeah, we all have those days, right? I mean, my dad got in a shipwreck once. He wasn't as lucky as you, though. Oh, no, he's fine. Just lost his leg is all.
Okay,
Now he gets to order us around even more. So, you'll probably be exploring all over, right? Would you do me a huge favor?
Sure.
My brother loves raspberry-filled pastries. Loves them. He can't get enough. But raspberries don't grow here. So he puts in an overseas order every 2 weeks. It's crazy, really. Now, the thing he hates is grape-filled pastries. I mean, we all hate them, obviously, but he hates them even more. He'd destroy them all if he could, you know? He once saw an old lady eating some, and he grabbed the box and threw it in the ocean. It was the craziest thing.
That doesn't sound
so
good.
what I did was fill his raspberry pastry bag with, grape pastries. Can you imagine what he's gonna do when he eats one? He'll go insane! He's always suspicious of me doing something like this, though, so it would be perfect if you could play along and act like you're a, delivery person. So, what do you say? Will you deliver them to him?
Sure, this is about adventure, right?
Perfect. You gotta play the part though. Really make them think they're raspberry pastries. This'll be great. Here, take these. My brother lives over in Nava, so I'll meet you there in a few days, alright? I'll probably be near the bakery. You just come find me and I'll point my brother out to you.
Okay, see you soon. That's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but this... I don't think I have legs. I can't see my legs and it's very smooth.
Ah, so you've survived too. That means only one of us has been lost at sea. Who? Only the most important one of us all, Annabelle!
Okay, sorry.
Doesn't sound... I see. She carries you across the oceans and you don't even learn her name. Annabelle! My ship! My wooden, sea-loving daughter! Killed by the damn reefs when we came into this miserable town.
Okay, Captain.
Kind of you to say so, but kindness does nothing to bring sweet Annabelle back to me.
Well, no. What didn't you know?
I'll be spending the rest of my days mourning Annabelle.
Doesn't seem like a positive way of going there.
Dreaming of a world where she wasn't destroyed and people actually remember her name.
Well, chill, okay?
Off with you. Trade your life for hers.
Okay. Gee, sorry.
It's really a terrible place to be stranded. Ship murdering town. Why does everyone think I have something to do with his disappearance? I've never seen him, and I certainly haven't taken him as a passenger.
You seem a bit hot-headed.
Oh, my ship. Such a good ship.
So, I'm just gonna...
None of that matters now, though. Now leave me.
So, we go to... is it this? Nope. Painting. When you create this... Okay, so... oh, okay. No, this is those ones. Okay.
Could you paint something? I want to watch a real artist.
You're an artist too. Okay, so you take pictures, I guess, to choose what you want to paint. Okay. Hey, that's pretty cool.
That painting is amazing! I want to try. Can I have a canvas? We found enough stuff, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes! I'm going to use this for Miss Nika's next painting. She loves art so much. Hey, Miss Nika loves art like us. She always likes my paintings. I bet she'd like yours too. She really likes the eclipse. You should draw her that.
Okay, the characters are freaking out a bit. Okay, so I was supposed to draw a painting? Drew a painting, right?
Not a bad show, right?
Nope.
I try to come up here every day. I guess it just doesn't get old for me. Anyway, if you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you. Drop in at your leisure. Don't worry about payment. Shipwreck survivors stay free of charge. Take care now.
Very kind of you. Okay, so I couldn't paint the eclipse, but since you said it was every day, I wonder if this is a more borderless game, or if it's like areas. You have to unlock.
Newcomer, are you? Trying to get across the bridge, I guess. I hope you've got the glowstones for us. It's not free, you know. The rule is you pay once and you can use it as much as you'd like.
What do you do here?
Oh, mate, I'm a fisher. I catch fish, I cook fish, I sell fish. You know. And mostly what I do here is fish. Sometimes I like to visit town, but not very often. What's all that you're carrying? Looks heavy. Are you some kind of painter?
I am.
You know what? Maybe there's a way you can get the glowstones out of me after all. There's a gazebo in Lindau. Real pretty spot. Maybe you've been there. Anyway, I'd like a painting of that view. The gazebo is easy to find. It's just behind the inn. And I want the painting from the gazebo, not of the gazebo. It's the view, not the building, if you get my meaning.
Yeah, sure.
Damn fish aren't biting today.
This is from the gazebo, right? Should I paint the... no, that's some sad. How about this? Maybe like this. Yeah, I'll pick this. This is nice. Yeah.
There's nothing like a good book on a day such as this.
I can understand.
Actually, books are the perfect way to spend any day. Do you enjoy reading?
I do. I love it.
I'm glad to hear that. Perhaps I can share my favorite books with you sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to.
My favorite books are the ones that inspire me to write myself. How about you?
Absolutely agree. I feel the same way.
Creatives. Me a writer, you a painter. We've got to stay inspired. Best way I've found is to drink many cups of tea. Always gives me a boost. Speaking of writing, if you find any feathers around here, I'd happily buy them. I'm constantly losing my quills. I figure 3 should do it.
Okay.
For now though, I must get back to reading. I think something fabulously dramatic is about to happen.
I'll leave
Is there something else?
No. Oh, is it?
Ah, that would be Azad. A brilliant, brutally honest, and highly misunderstood man. Undoubtedly too curt for his own good. Perhaps that's why many Lindau folk found it difficult to maintain amicable relations with him. Lindau used to be right on the river until a mudslide destroyed most of the town. After that, the townspeople relocated to the coast.
Sad to hear.
Many of the folk from Old Lindau moved there after the mudslide. The library there is of a historic note.
I'll have to visit sometime.
Is there something else?
No, I'll leave it to it. I'll leave this to you.
Well, looky here, you've gone and painted the gazebo view. Are you willing to sell it?
Yeah, sure.
How about that? Got myself something fancy.
Doesn't look so good now, but... yeah.
See you around.
Hey, 25 glowstones.
Thanks again for that. Damn fish aren't biting today.
Okay, sure. I saw someone else over here. Hey, that's pretty cozy. Can I talk to you guys? No.
Aha, my fellow bookworm.
I have 3 feathers.
Oh, wonderful.
10
Hopefully
glowstones.
this is enough to last me a while. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I do hate scouring the forest floor for these. If you find any more, I'll pay you 1 glowstone apiece. Is there something else?
I don't have any feathers. So, no. So what can I buy
Certainly.
from you? Meadow spice mead. Sure to keep you warm on a cold, shady night. This brew is made with honey from the I can't pronounce the name. Apiaries. Apiaries, maybe. Of Eastshade's remote west coast. Or Lindowian brew imbued with the quaint, dreamy glimmer of its seaside port town origin. I think I'll hold on to my glowstones for now. $60 glowstones? Gee. I thought it was like one. I gotta go collect lots of feathers. There's gotta be another way, right? You can't go get like 40 feathers. That's just unreasonable. Oh, Linda. Oh, this is where the mudslide was, right? This looks cool. Oh, here's a lot. I don't know what that was, but... Oh, wood. Thank you. Property of Julia Greywing. It's been raining for several weeks now. Tons of water pouring down in constant torrent. Our home is filled with buckets to catch spills from the growing leaks. How I long for a moment of clear sky and break from the incessant dripping as I try to sleep. Disaster has struck. Last night, just after the eclipse, the red feathers woke up to a creaking and groaning. They grabbed their children and ran outside moments before the house split from its stilts and crashed into the river below. Madame Baker has ordered an evacuation of all Lindo until they can fortify our homes against its awful wet. Oh, terrible news! And only a day after we evacuated our homes and made camp on high ground. Sorry, that was my cat. The entirety of our happy village, mainland, in a huge gush, taking our homes down with it. What a horrible thing the weather has caused upon us. It's fabric, I think. And lights. That's cozy. Nida the water fox. Celios laid out his blanket in a patch of sunlight. His water fox Nida sniffed about, searching for a nest of eggs to snack on. Stomach rolling, he pulled a sachets, I don't know, of frosted biscuits and berry wine from his pack. Nada bowed in excitement. She found a nest. With a thick crunch, she cracked into the egg, hungrily lapping out the contents before batting the empty shell inside. Celios grimaced as she started on a second egg. As charming as he found water foxes, he couldn't stomach their eating habits. Oh, it's looking pretty dark now. Sorry. I'm thinking we should head back. Just in case it's actually not as safe as the rest of Lindo.
Who's there? Nika? Is that you? You must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help.
Sure isn't. I'll get her.
Brilliant. I'll wait here.
I'm sure you have your explanations to why you have a jug on your head.
You look well.
Thanks. Asa needs you.
Oh, of course he does. And what is it this time?
He shot his head through a jug.
Again?
Yep.
That's like the 8th time. All right then, we'd better go help.
Yes?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. And you, I can't talk to. Nope. Come on, chop chop. These glowstones are cool. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Shh. I wonder if that's what happens when if I can freeze to death.
Oh, it's really stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty stuck.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Sure. I'll try not to freeze to death.
Hello there. Can I help you, traveller? Soap? Well, certainly. May I ask why?
Freezing to death. It's only stuck in a jug.
He did?
Yep.
Is he a friend of yours?
We're acquainted now.
Ah, well, I shouldn't gossip then.
What's that?
He's just such a peculiar man. And you know what? I think Lenny is going to have some real issues when he grows up.
Who's Lenny?
Well, you've seen him. The boy is unhinged.
Yeah, okay.
And not just that. I've been hearing a lot of yelling coming from that house. I think it's quite a broken home.
That's sad.
You know, I imagine you'll be traveling all around this island, being a tourist and all. Perhaps when you get to Narva, you should let the sheriff know about Isan. I think it's only right, you know, for Lenny.
Okay, sure. Why don't you tell him?
Well, it's a small town. If word ever got back to Isan that I was the one that reported him, things might be a little awkward, being such a close neighbor and all.
Yeah, sure. But you should be the one.
Of course, you're right. I suppose it's a bit selfish of me to worry about a little awkwardness when it's a matter so serious.
I can't give any
I'll
proof.
head over to Narva as soon as I get the chance.
Yes, you do that.
Right. Well, here's some soap.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's up to the right. Up to the right. Oh my god, get across, get across, get in, 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 get in. Oh jeez. Yeah, you can just hear the teeth chattering.
You have the soap. Well, let's try this thing then. Here, let me have that soap.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika.
How'd you get a head start?
Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
I'll let you be. I'm not going to question it.
Well,
Okay, yeah,
I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you
Be
did.
well.
Thanks for getting Nika.
Yeah, sure, no worries. And where you go?
Give me some space.
Some space? You need space? Really?
My father was a fisher of these oceans, so I've been out on the sea plenty of times. I could never be a fisher, though.
Why not?
Sea monsters.
I don't know if I've seen him.
My garden is filled with all sorts of wriggly critters.
Oh, Linda. Yeah.
That's where we all used to live. There was just so much rain one year. Luckily, we had the foresight to get out before the mudslide. No one got physically hurt, but the whole town was devastated.
I see. Well, that's all. See you later.
Take care now.
Okay, so it's 8 PM and I can't be out because I'll freeze to death. So okay, so I can go through now, which is pretty nice. More fabrics, more candles. Shady and Folktales Volume 1. Nice pictures. This is the eclipse. Cool. Long ago, the air outside the planet grew terribly cold. Without any fur or feathers for protection, some began to freeze. She decided to make a flame so big and hot as possible to keep herself warm. Some worked all day and all night to keep her fires burning. Enormous flames reached all the way out to our soil and began to scorch the creatures here. Fires raged, destroying homes and forests, but some was too exhausted to notice. Growing worried, the plants and creatures decided to help her. Together they gathered twigs, leaves, fur and feathers and wove them together into a large sheet of fabric. They covered it with clay to protect it from the fire, and the trees lifted the woven mass into the sky. "Take this blanket to rest yourself in warmth," the creatures cried. Sun slipped under the blanket and wrapped herself tightly. The flames cooled and dimmed, leaving the land creatures in darkness. When Sun woke from a nap, her golden light returned the creatures, who danced and sang, thankful that their gift had worked. And so, that is the story of Sun's blanket, which he still uses each day. That's sweet. Close that door. When should we wake up? Maybe, I don't know. I think this means that it's cold. Okay, yeah. Let's get up at 7. I want to get up at 7. Okay, 59. Okay. But I actually think we'll leave the first episode of Eastshade right here. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye bye.